Hi guys, and welcome back to XenoBlade Chronicles X! I'm the Tripmon, I'm here, and I have a big blue hair, and purple endines, and blue lipstick, and all that stuff, and all that crazy stuff, and how you doing? If you didn't know, I'm on offline mode, and there's a giant offline in the corner of my freaking screen. The internet doesn't want to work, so I just have to deal with it, and screw scares! And that's a robot. Can I drive it? It has tires! Let me in! Captain, put me behind the wheel! I can do it! Never mind. Okay, apparently I'm...
Hey.
Female staff member, for the sake of our blade operation, heading out into the world, please be vigilant about... Oh, well. Can't drive robots, can't do nothing in this world! Gotta go! Gotta go! I also think I figured out what class I'm going for. Actually, I'll probably pick it after I meet the companions. I'd rather not be stuck with someone I don't like. The shiny thing! Oh! Oh no! The shiny thing! It's broken! I can fix it! Can I keep it? It's gonna crash. Is this like testing flight in atmospheric maintenance kind of thing going on? I'm guessing. And down they go. Up, here comes the warthog. Little girl! Was that really in need of a slow-mo moment? And there goes Elma. Who let the little girl drive?
Damn it!
Ew. Was he surprised no one asked if he was okay?
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt... Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
What's Blade? Look at this. Look at this. Skeptical. Look worried. Find out what happened with the exhaust. Find out how old Lynn is. Find out how old Lynn is. Let's find out how old Lynn is.
She's 13.
Ah!
And I know, she looks young, and she is young, but trust me, she's one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
What
That
a
sounds like a great idea.
giant robot.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
I actually agree with him. That's a very dick move. You should have a recovery team clean it up. Okay, we have a full 4-man party. Okay. She's a shield trooper? Wait, I gotta see this. It's just not what you think when you think shield trooper. Oh. Okay. She's got a shield hanging on her back. Okay. I gotta see what her weaponry is. Huh. Wasn't the shield trooper equipped with a Gatling gun? 1 second. I know I'm taking a... Okay. Shield trooper... Yeah, Gatling gun! She has 2 sets of shields. Weird. Unless that's her Gatling gun! Is that her Gatling gun? Let's go talk to Doug. Hey, Doug. How am I supposed to handle this by myself? Oh, don't mind me. Go on ahead and take to the Blade Barracks. There's a transport pilot just down this way. Ask him and he'll take you to the administrative district. Someday. How did you fit in that? That looks very small! That is the wrong way. Let's hop the ride. Oh. She talked for some reason. I guess we're going this way? Kind of like it. Oh! Question marks are always good things. Except when they're not. There are so many neat vehicles in this game. I want to drive one. Oh, shoot. I dropped the Wii U gamepad. My bad. Okay, this is pretty basic. It's not really that neat. It's just an average carrier transport helicopter thing. Nothing special. Except it's shooting dust.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
What is he expelling?
It's walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it.
Yay.
New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, Skell development, you know, industries and stuff.
Oh.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, and more housing.
And a church.
Plus a nice park and the cathedral.
Yeah, church.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Oh, that's nice.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district.
What about the Heart Media? What about the
Heart
Media
of
District?
LA.
The Media District?
Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live.
Armory. I like that.
The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs.
Ooh. Is there a helicopter Skell? I'd like a helicopter Skell. I kind of do like helicopters more than jets.
And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
That's
Thanks,
weird.
Lynn.
Helicopter Skell.
We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Also, have I told you, Lynn, my name? It's Ishmael. Call me Ishmael. Oh, look, helicopters. How coincidental. No, really, I just like saw them at a glimpse and I was guessing. There was like, come on, helicopter Skell, people. Helicopter Skell, that'd be awesome. And if this thing can fly using jet propulsion, why are there helicopters?
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here.
Uh-huh. With the giant 60...
That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
Can we take the
We'll pass
helicopter?
through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
I want to check it out now. I want to check it out now. So I'm guessing that's her Gatling gun? Well, I could guess, because weapons do fold up in this game, so I can totally believe that being a Gatling gun. Wait a minute, let's take a... I'm trying to take a closer look at your Gatling gun, Lynn. Well, actually, probably a shield, I think. No, the other one said ion shield. That one didn't really call itself a shield. Okay. Anyway! Let's go take a look at giant robots! Oh, that's kind of cool. I want one! Why can't I have one? 20 hours into the game. What?! You're crazy, my friend! Crazy! Oh, I gotta take the road. Well, screw stairs! I wonder if we get to customize them. That'd be cool. What's
Yes.
Ah! Shoot.
Strength comes from experience. That's true on any planet.
We sell strange, unusual stuff. My husband picks up a lot at it on the job. He's a pathfinder, so he's always finding crazy space junk and whatnot. I don't have anything to show you right now, unfortunately, but check back later. See you back in a little while, with a new haul. That'll blow your battle socks clean off. Okay. Okay, there's a giant robot for sale right here. I will take it! I can't take it? Screw you. Dudes, there's a robot over there. This must be armor.
What?
Wire.
Well...
After the horrible fate that fell Earth, some humans have come to resent all xenoforms. But as scientist, I always eager to see examples of life forms who acquire intelligence through a different evolutionary path. From what I understand, they've found ruins throughout the planet that suggest intelligent life existed here previously. I always relish opportunities to encounter the unknown. What about you? What about if it's not previously? We've only been here 2 months. Maybe we're on, like, their Antarctica. Huh? Did anyone think of that? We're on Antarctica. And I want to drive a car! Just let me in the stupid car. I want to be in the stupid car! I don't care if it looks like a warthog. Very sleek and classy warthog, but a warthog nonetheless. Is that where my robot would go? And we cut to a cutscene. I just don't shut up. I'm good.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Ask about registration, frown and say nothing. Ask about registration.
I think I can answer that one.
Who's this? Oh!
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Ms. Koo. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat.
Uh-oh.
Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Uh-huh.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here...
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Yeah.
Ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
Kind of
I'll
tired.
put on some tea.
I wouldn't mind laying down for a bit. Have a nap. Maybe some hot chocolate? Do we have hot chocolate? Please tell me you have hot chocolate. And about that media district, you can't just enjoy good books. You gotta have movies, you gotta have video games. Do we have video games? I'm a bit of a gamer. This is, nice.
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as Captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
So you power the White Whale.
He's also my superior officer.
Oh, okay.
And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
I'm good at work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
Am I human?
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Tell me where to fight the beast! Ask how they ended up on Mira. Ask for more information about Blade. Ask about registration. Ask about more if you... Let's clarify.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira.
The rest of the ship's
We
probably here
needed
too.
food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
What? What the heck's
Take a
the...
look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold.
Oh.
This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira.
Yeah.
What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
I don't know why, but I still find that the 13-year-old girl holding a giant Gatling gun is still funny! Basically, she's our tank! I wonder if anyone's gotten that yet. Probably. I'm just... I got itchiness right beneath my eye. Inquire.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The
Whoa.
end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations.
Are we gonna flash back to
Their
it again?
technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
Shoot. So it's AEO2?
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
Really?
No one can know that, Elma.
You...
What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived.
Is there gonna be like a time travel thing where I go back in time
So,
and
yes,
stop all this?
Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission. Find a habitable planet and settle there.
So she was
We
11?
had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it
Why?
wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed.
I thought they were fighting
For
the other
better and
guys!
for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared,
turned into
we set
her.
to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Sorry, I keep laughing. And question.
Ah, yes. All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak.
Yeah.
Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Yeah. leave the Blade Barracks. So is Elma staying here, or is she coming with? I hear multiple feet prints! Am I stuck? Oh, I'm free! Oh, Elma's here! Yay! I like Elma. Ko? Oh, hi, Ko! What's this? Oh. Pfft, I'm not part of Blade. Where's the exit? Oh, yeah, it's this way. You get lost so easily in these huge sword. Well, knife. I have a knife. I don't have a sword. There's probably going to be multiple characters. I'm guessing a total of 8 characters because of that whole 4 squad off and 4 squad on thing. Maybe. Maybe more. Probably more.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
Oh.
Get a load of that Skell. Even the way that they walk is so cool.
I know!
Oh yeah, work it, baby.
What? Oh, I can geek out! I want to geek out!
Now this guy gets it. Aren't they just the coolest? Just everything about them.
Yeah!
The lasers, the force fields, the bipedal and vehicular transformations. You ever have that dream where you're inside one and it's just transforming over and over and over?
No.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Actually, I don't normally show this to people, but I've been working on some Skell fanfiction.
Oh my god.
Hold on, I'll just pull it up here 1 sec.
Lynn?
This is what happens
Right.
when someone has too much free time. Fanfiction.
Originally, Skells were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far so fast without Skell technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Come on!
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot Skells.
What if I steal
And
one?
then, you need a license.
Crap.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around.
I want all.
So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
Can I build one? I can
I'm
build
sure
one.
you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple.
Oh, come on!
They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
Dang
There
it.
is some criteria.
Wait, is her clip the
details are
Monado?
largely hidden, but basically HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties and for the people of New LA in general.
Work my butt off, okay.
So what do you say?
Her
If you
hairpins are
become a blade and work hard,
Monados.
I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Sorry.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
At least I'll get to see the girl in action. But yeah, her hairpins are totally Monados.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
But you're 13.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yeah. So that's probably the multiplayer feature, isn't it? Is that the multiplayer feature? I'm betting it's the multiplayer feature. Screw gates!
Ta-da! The Blade Scout console.
Yay.
When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout console. You know, to get tougher.
Aha.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you're ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Well, I'm pretty insane.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping?
Yes!
I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Gotta run. My weapons meet me. Whoop, this way. Took the wrong direction.
So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for Skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole Skells. Can you imagine owning your own Skell?
But I thought limited...
Huh? Oh, right, the tour.
I thought limited
I
supply.
think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
So, can I, like, give, two companions like them, can I give and assign different Skell? That would be kind of cool, actually. It just, like, really neat to kind of just, give and assign certain, I just realized they're in the same class tree, but they're the separate two classes. Well, she'll be, if you can evolve them into their final stage. Like, Elma's already at her final stage, but Ko is right below it.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here. The government leaders, too. They're based in the tower. Guys like our new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
Okay.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough.
Can I go? I don't know.
We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision.
So it's not my decision.
Let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
So if I don't pick the join blade... Story mission complete! You get cash! No! I don't save! And... Jump!
Hey,
What are you guys doing over here? Oh, I thought I was doing parkour. I must have Shell's boots. because my jumping skills are amazing! Okay, I could totally just jump into it. It's like right here! Ugh. My boots do not have the ability to jump into a Skell. Can I just like, oh, you want a Skell? Here you go. Here's a Skell. Yay, I got a Skell! I'm an amazing person! Where am I going? Oh, barracks are this way. You have a name. Oh, no, that's my garage for my Skell, which I'll eventually get. That's my door. Has he just been waiting here drinking coffee?
Honey, we're home.
Yes, very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment. What in the hell are we waiting for? As he put it.
The commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
No! Shrug your shoulders and shake your no, I'm good.
I knew you'd make the right choice.
Would that just been a game over?
Welcome
I'm
to
just
the
so curious.
organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
But I'm the... But
All
I'm
right.
just-
Welcome to the Cool Kids Club.
Oh my god, you are 13 years old.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment.
Finally!
We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
Okay.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this is the most efficient path, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a blade or another citizen.
Huh.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment.
Ah.
Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
A really close
Got it.
area.
East of the city.
In that case, we can take the east gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Wilma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Yeah! Gonna put it better myself. The new frontier! Hyah! I went the wrong way! Hyah! There's a roof there. I think Elma took the... Oh, this must be where the Skells go. I must get to the door! I just got here, and now I'm leaving. I'll probably pick my class being... I'll probably take one of each class with me, and then like an extra. I'm not saying that I'm going to be the extra, I'm probably going to be...
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the west gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigent activity.
Ooh.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigent butt, huh?
Just it was you and Elma. Just it was Irina and Gwyn. Nope.
Seriously? That was you? Cool.
I don't think so. Those Grexes we took down were fairly routine. Definitely not something they'd lock both gates over, at least.
Oh.
Then I take my cool back.
Oh.
But wait a sec. You guys fought Grexes? The two of you? Hey, that's still pretty cool.
Thank you.
They've been hassling a lot of teams lately, especially how they hunt in packs and all.
Let's not get too excited. Confidence can be good. Overconfidence can be fatal, especially when you're new.
Yeah, you're right.
But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
I should have said Win and Gwyn.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
It must be that way. Right? It's gonna be a long walk. Eleonora's advice. This is Eleonora. Okay, now we have a map screen. It's about time we got something. Okay, so that's... I get it. It's a map. Anyway, guys, thank you for joining me on this adventure. I hope you remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying the series. Catch you in the next episode. Till next time, stay classy, Internet. Toodles!